My name is Ryan Dehnert, and I serve as the program director and the lead paramedic instructor. We teach and train people to become EMTs, advanced EMTs, and paramedics. These individuals typically serve in the emergency medical care setting, and so they oftentimes are on ambulances or with fire departments. They might work in an ER department, but it is emergency medical care, and they are oftentimes called upon in times of, obviously, emergencies and crisis moments in people's lives. So I graduated with a degree in early childhood education and started out teaching elementary school. Shortly after that, my interest in serving others led me outside the classroom and into emergency medical care. I became a EMT and then shortly after that a paramedic, and then worked in rural South Georgia as a paramedic for many years. And then I moved up to the Atlanta area and worked in the metro Atlanta area as a critical care paramedic and a flight paramedic. Both education and medical care are both ways that you can definitely serve and connect with people. I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do when I was going through college, and so I ended up in the education field. And after teaching in the school system for a while, I just felt like I wanted to get out and find some other ways to help serve people within the community. I enjoyed getting to connect with my community more, seeing the needs of people, realizing the poverty and the sorts of things that were going on that I hadn't been exposed to. Once I moved in that direction, it seemed like the right fit, and so I advanced my training as far as I could, became a lieutenant, a training officer, and then got into critical care medicine. As the lead paramedic instructor, I'm teaching classes on pathophysiology, so understanding what's going on in a person's body whenever they are bleeding or whenever they are dealing with hypertension or electrolyte imbalances. I teach a class on cardiology, understanding and reading EKGs and how to handle those whenever a person's having a heart attack or is in cardiac arrest. I teach a class on trauma, teach a class on pediatrics and obstetrics. Really, we have to cover kind of a pretty broad range of any number of things that people could encounter when someone calls 911, which can range significantly from a car accident to somebody having a baby to somebody having a heart attack or a stroke or somebody who's dead. So we get called to all of it, so we have to really teach to all of those different areas to help train and prepare students. We have a very elaborate lab space where we do a lot of simulation training. We have spaces that are set up to look like an ambulance or set up to look like someone's living room or an ER room, any number of different places that someone in EMS might be called to. I would say that the students who go through our program tend to agree it is rigorous, but it trains them well for what is a very important profession. My email address is listed on the program page, and so by all means, if you have any questions at all, I would encourage you to reach out to me, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can and try to help answer those questions and point you in the right direction. One of my favorite quotes that helps kind of summarize, I think, what we do in EMS was by a physician who was born in the 1800s named Dr. Nicholas Shawn, and he said, "The fate of the wounded lies in the hands of the one who applies the first dressing." And so I would encourage any students that are interested in this program to look in and evaluate and consider, are you that person? Can you be that person? Because we'd love to see you here at the college and to be able to train you and to see you go out and make that sort of impact on people's lives. And this is an exciting career, and we are really excited to begin working with you.